What's going on, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today I want to talk to you guys about my most anticipated movies of 2026. 2025 is now a thing of the past, so what do we have to look forward to for this year? Is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? We won't know until a year from now, but for now, this is what I'm looking forward to. This is in no particular order, but I'll start off with Scream 7. I'm not really a horror movie guy, but I kind of like the Scream movies. They're kind of a mystery more than horror, but they're always pretty interesting. A lot of crazy shit has gone on behind the scenes of this movie, but I'm interested to see where things will go with them bringing back Neve Campbell. Hopefully, this will be the final Scream movie because these movies have really outstayed their welcome. And the last one was pretty mid, so yeah, Scream 7. Looking forward to that. Then next up, we got Dune 3. I like the last Dune movie, so obviously I'd be looking forward to the next one. The Dune movies are pretty slow, but they got some pretty cool, epic moments. I'm no hardcore Dune fan or anything. I haven't read the books, so I don't know what's coming with Dune Part 3, but I'm excited to see what happens in this. Next up, I got Spider-Man Brand New Day. Spider-Man is going to be teaming up or facing off with Punisher and the Hulk. And it seems like there's new characters added to the cast like every 2 weeks. So far this movie looks like it's going to be kind of packed with a lot of characters. It's supposed to be a Spider-Man movie, but yet there's rumors about Yelena could be in the cast, and then all these other characters from past movies. It just seems like a lot for a solo Spider-Man movie, but we shall see. I'm pretty sure they're going to just completely water the Punisher down. He's going to be working at a damn flower shop, watering plants and shit, so not sure what's going to happen with the Punisher, but it's a Spider-Man movie. I love superhero movies, so interested to see where they go with this one. There's also a rumor that Sadie Sink as Jean Grey could be in this movie, so not sure if that's true or not, but that's pretty interesting if it is true. Not sure why Jean Grey is in a Spider-Man movie, but I don't know. All these movies for 2026, they don't even have a trailer, and we barely know much about them at all, because it's just now January, so we'll learn more about it as I start revving up the marketing, but as for now, I just hope they don't kind of ruin the whole ending of No Way Home. You know, I don't want to see Toby back for any future movies. I don't want to see Andrew Garfield back for any future movies. I don't want Zendaya played by MJ. I don't want Ned. Like, just bring in the real Mary Jane Watson. I don't know why it's so difficult for Marvel. And maybe, I don't know, Harry Osborn? Gwen Stacy? But yeah, we'll see. It's still early. Speaking of Marvel, we got what is probably number one on this list if I was to rank them. Avengers Doomsday. This is going to be the biggest movie of the year, no question about it. I mean, we haven't had an Avengers movie since 2019, and that movie is one of the highest grossing films of all time. Avengers Endgame made over $2 billion. Then it got pretty close to $3 billion. So yeah, safe to say hype for Avengers Doomsday is going to be crazy. I don't know how I feel about them bringing back the X-Men. Feels like we said goodbye to these characters like 5 times already. We've already seen them die multiple times. So I'm not sure how they're alive or what their role is in this movie, but we shall see. It's interesting that they're bringing back Steve Rogers and Thor. Seems like they're kind of trying to build up excitement for the MCU by bringing back the characters everyone was excited for, which makes sense. All these new characters, nobody really cares about them. I don't need to see a 95-pound little girl pretending to be Black Panther. T'Challa is Black Panther. I'm not interested in seeing Sam Wilson pretending he's Captain America. Steve Rogers is Captain America. You know, I just feel like there's a lot of imposter syndrome going on with the new Avengers that they got going on. Way too many characters. No one really cares about most of them, so if like 80% of the cast dies in this film, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Not sure what's going to happen with Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. We still know little to nothing about that. We don't even have an official trailer. It's just a bunch of random teasers. So yeah, we're still left in the dark as far as what this movie's actually about. But so the next Avengers movie, I feel like it's going to be big. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We also got Supergirl, which I am not looking forward to because I actually care about the film. But I am looking forward to Supergirl because it's going to be an absolute shit show, just like when Superman came out. All the James Gunn fanboys were losing their minds arguing with everybody else on the internet trying to defend Superman. And I expect the same will happen with Supergirl. The movie looks like mediocre shit to me. I don't really care about James Gunn's DC universe anymore. The dude makes everything about him and what he personally likes. His plans for the DC universe is so fucking stupid. And the movie is probably just going to be forgettable, mediocre shit. You know, there'll probably be a couple of good scenes in the film that people watch on YouTube, and that's about it. Lobo will probably be a standout in the film, but yeah, I don't see this one being very good. So I'm looking forward to seeing their reaction to Supergirl more than the actual movie itself. And I feel pretty much the same about Mandalorian and Grogu. Star Wars, it's pretty much dead, you know? No one really cares about that franchise anymore. It peaked with the original trilogy, and they've been trying to reach that high ever since. As far as Mandalorian goes, I actually liked Season 1 and 2, but once we got to Season 3, it took so long for it to come out, and it was so fucking trash. I gave up after about episode 2 or 3. It was the one about some doctor. I don't know. But if Mandalorian and Grogu was coming out after Season 2, I might be excited, but I don't know. I think what killed The Mandalorian was just they can't get over the fact that they had Grogu go off with Luke Skywalker, because Grogu is way too big to not have in The Mandalorian anymore, so, you know, he kind of killed the whole purpose of the show. Season 2, Mandalorian, he fulfilled his goal by giving Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, to Luke Skywalker, and then in Season 3 they're like, well hell, not even in Season 3, it was like in the Book of Boba Fett, they're like, yeah, about that, he's way too popular right now. We gotta bring him back into the show, or else everyone's gonna stop watching. They probably should have stopped The Mandalorian right there, on Season 2. But nope, you know how Disney is, they like their money. Everyone loves that cute little Grogu, so we gotta keep him in the show. He can have his cutesy little moments. So yeah, I don't really care about the film itself, but I am looking forward to seeing their reaction to it. It's gonna be pretty funny. The first Star Wars movie in theaters since 2019 was Rise of Skywalker, and it's a movie about TV show characters that kind of ruined its reputation with Season 3. That's gonna be funny. I expect this movie's probably going to bomb. I'll be shocked if this movie even makes $400 million. Now, the rest of the movies I'm looking forward to in 2026, they're all kind of, you know, kids' movies. I have kids, so I'm looking forward to these movies just to watch them with my kids. I'm not one of those Disney adults that goes and watches the latest Disney movie opening night by myself in a theater full of kids. I'm not one of those, I promise. But Toy Story 5, a franchise that's probably gone on way longer than it should have, but hey, what Gen Z kid doesn't love Toy Story? I mean, they're classic movies, and I'm interested to see where the story goes this time. They're focusing on kind of the kid being addicted to their iPad or whatever, so that's going to be pretty funny and interesting to see where that goes. And we also got Super Mario Brothers, the last one. Pretty cute, you know, my kids loved it. It's a lot of fun. I'm probably going to end up watching this movie 100 times when it releases on digital. Yeah, the last one was pretty good, so I'm looking forward to this one. Looks cute, looks fun. And then we also got Minions 3. Minions movies are always pretty funny, so yeah, looking forward to that one as well. It's going to be a good time at the theaters. These movies always make bank. They're just like silent ninjas. They come into the theaters and they make bank and then they leave. And we also got Paw Patrol, the Dino movie. I'm probably the only one that's going to have any of these kind of movies on their most anticipated of 2026 list, but you know, I like the Paw Patrol movies. They're kind of cute, they're fun, enjoyable little films. I'm ready to see the next adventure that Ryder and his pups go on. So those are my most anticipated movies of 2026. There's obviously going to be tons of movies that come out later in the year that we know little to nothing about right now. So a lot of it's going to be some of the big hitters, you know, the big Disney or DC sort of franchises. So what do you guys think? Do you think Avengers Doomsday is going to be the biggest movie of 2026? And what are your most anticipated movies of 2026? Drop your top 5 down in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.